All right. So over the weekend, I've been seeing clips of Rampage Jackson, the former MMA USC fighter, and his son Raja Jackson kick streams, and this has been on my timeline really for a while, because this is the stream and Rampage and his son. These are the streamers that I love seeing clips of. They're entertaining, they're fun to watch. I never go on Kick and watch the stream, but I always see the clips, and I keep seeing the clips on my timeline because they are entertaining and they are fun to watch. But over this weekend, Raja Jackson, Rampage's son, brutally assaulted a pro wrestler, and it was brutal. I was thinking to myself, do I want to use the word brutal? It was brutal. He brutally assaults a pro wrestler who, come to find out, is a veteran with PTSD who uses pro wrestling to get himself back into the civilian life. And, it's all on video because, of course, Raja is doing this on stream. All this is going on stream. And this has been something big that's been on my timeline for like the last day or two. In the videos of Raja and what happened and him assaulting this guy are bad. He knocks the guy out. This is, you see with a picture here, this is the pro wrestler. This is Raja. Raja knocks the guy out and then just keeps hitting him. And the guy apparently flatlined. The wrestler apparently flatlined. And then Rampage himself had a Twitter post and said he's better. But then I've been seeing things on social media, on Twitter and YouTube. So it is Twitter and YouTube news. So maybe you can't believe it all the way. But I've been seeing stuff that maybe the guy's not as better as Rampage made it seem. But yeah, in this video, we're gonna look at this article that you see right here. We're gonna go through the situation, what led up to it, which is this video right here, what Raja did afterwards, the videos. So trigger warning for the videos. I've seen like a couple people or YouTubers say, oh, I'm not gonna show the video, I'm gonna show you the video. So trigger warning, it does look bad when he knocks this guy out and hits him. And then we're gonna see what Rampage said and kind of go through everything, right? So first, let's get into a little bit of this article, right? So Rampage, this is USA Today. Rampage Jackson's son allegedly attacks professional wrestler during live stream show. The UFC fighter, Quentin Jackson, allegedly attacked a man during I don't know about alleged, we're going to see the video, during a wrestling show that was live streamed in Los Angeles Saturday, August 23rd, hospitalizing him. Raja Jackson interrupted a match during the Knox Experience show put on by the WWE ID-affiliated Knox X Pro Wrestling Academy. I've never heard of them, but okay. Picking up and slamming Stuart Smith, who wrestles under the name Syko Stu. This is the guy, the veteran, has PTSD, uses wrestling. This is the guy I was talking about at the beginning. Stuart Smith, this is him, who wrestles under the name Syko Stu and repeatedly punching him. The incident was live streamed on Jackson's Kick account. Wrestling journalist Sean Ross Sapp posted on X following the incident that Smith was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. We're going to get back to a little bit of this article, but just to give context about what happened, okay, Raha had cameras following him, of course. This is an IRL stream. So you know what in real life streams, depending on the one you're watching, it's literally just people moving around all day, doing their normal life with the camera following them. This was one of those. And this was at, like this article says, a wrestling event. And the wrestler, Syko Stu, took a beer can and crushed it on Raja's neck, which you see in this picture. We're going to show the video. And then Raja got really shitty. I keep saying his name wrong. If you watch Guarantee News, you know I say names wrong, no disrespect. I need to get better at that. I know. But he took a beer can and crushed it on the back of Raja's neck, and then Raja got really shitty. Apparently, the wrestler thought Raja was a wrestler of some sort, too. He was in the bid. Raja is not a wrestler. He's a MMA fighter. He got shitty, and he was like, I'll beat this guy's ass. They had to remove them from each other, and then that's all I see. That's all I see at first. And like we're seeing this video in a second that I'll play, the next clip that I see is Raja getting in the ring while this dude is wrestling and picking him up, slamming him, and hitting him 20 times according to this article, hella times according to me. And then another clip, it switches again to him talking on the phone with someone, saying he didn't have to do all that, you didn't have to take it this far. So let's watch the video. Let's take a point now to watch this video. This is the beginning of it that led up to it. The guy, Syko Stu, crushing the beer can on his head.
Hey, I think that's a little...
Oh, you don't show it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You hear the guy about he's not a worker, he's not a part of it. They're saying, I guess, the Syko Stu thought he was a part of the show.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
That's disrespectful too.
Bro,
Like I don't, bro. I don't like.
What the fuck was? Hold on. I don't
He
play
was being
that.
disrespectful.
No, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
No,
you will.
no.
We're good. We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
I know you will.
So this is the clip afterwards. This is hours later, a couple hours later after the situation happened. I guess I didn't see the clip of it, but I guess there's clips of it of the guy, Syko Stu, saying sorry to Raja. Them having like a talk, settling it out. But then I guess Raja was like, I got to get my lick back. And then this is a couple hours later during the match. This is what Raja does. Trigger warning. Then this is the clip of him talking to him afterwards again. That was, I'm not going to show it again. You could go back on the video. It was awful. But this is the clip of the guy talking to him afterwards.
He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My
You
bad.
didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to.
You saw it?
So him saying that's like saying you shouldn't have done all that. You tweaked out, and then you saw in the video they bit him. I saw this clip too. I didn't pull it up for the video. Go look at it. If you just type on X, you'll see a bunch of clips of this. The guys pretty much, of course, jumped Raja. Like as they let him hit him. They let Raja hit Syko for forever. Then wrestlers started going in, and then, you know, as it goes, group thought or group, just whenever one person does something, everyone else gets in to help. So one person gets in, and then a lot of other people get in. They pretty much stop Raja. And then this is the clip of Rampage, because, you know, he streams all the time, too, with Sneeko. And then this is him finding out.
He broke his face? Hey, is he going to get banned for it?
He was banned.
It was really bad?
It was really bad.
That's what Chad was saying. They said it was bad.
Swashing it. That's probably after him punching him a million times. It does look bad. It does look bad. It does look bad. I can't lie about that. Now, to give a little bit of context with this, some more context. The last couple of days, right? Raja has had another clip of him when he was streaming that got bad. Let me go back just to have you guys see this in the background. I think we don't need it. Yeah. I could have just went back, but who cares now at this point? But over the last couple of days, a little bit more context, right? Raja had another embarrassing moment on stream, and I'll say quote-unquote embarrassing moment, where he was sparring with this dude. This was like also this weekend, really, if I remember right. But he was sparring with this dude, and let me go back. Yeah, he was sparring with this dude. The dude that he was sparring with does like a spinning head kick on him, and Raja was almost knocked out. He falls to the ground, and then that was like a kind of like a thing that happened, and like Rampage was making jokes about it. Raja was obviously shitty about the situation. People were going like, this is not something that you do when you spar. So this happened, and then this thing happened where he gets a beer can crushed on him, all within like a 48-hour period. And so he's probably like, I've been hoed 2 times in one weekend, so now I have to stand on business. Is probably the way he feels about this. So this is just bad timing. And then on top of that, we can look into this. And then again, Syko Stu after this, I guess they say flatline, was in terrible shape. If you look here from the article, Douglas Mallow, a wrestler who was involved in the ensuing melee to stop Jackson's alleged attack, told USA Today in an interview that Smith was awake and talking on August 24th, but had broken bones in his face and lost a lot of teeth. Andrew Smith, Stewart's brother, said in a Facebook post late August 24th, so yesterday, that the wrestler was stable but in critical care. He added that the family has not set up a GoFundMe of the post made when the post was made just before 9 p.m. Okay, Pacific Standard Time. And then Rampage Jackson himself made a post. He said, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler, Stuart Smith, aka Syko Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before the Smiths match. Raja was told that he could just get his payback in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. I guess a work being something like in pro wrestling where the crowd thinks it's real, but the people actually wrestling know that it's not real. So a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. The sparring is when he got the spinning head kick. That was the whole thing. You guys can look that up too. But he had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf, and to kick for the situation. And then there's a community note that the incident prior to the wrestling match occurred hours, not moments beforehand. So they're basically saying like this isn't something that happened like right after while Raja was still in the heat of the moment. It happened like right after when he, maybe had a little bit of time to cool down. Obviously he held it in, got his lick back, and we saw the video that happened from there. I mean, first off, you just want to say you hope, like Rampage said, you hope that the Syko Smith dude is okay. And obviously Raja was out of control for that. I was about to come on stream like a couple of days ago and make a little video or comment about how Rampage and Raja, their stream was like one of the new up and coming entertaining streams I've seen this year. Like how I did with Stud Bros. If you watch my video, I was going to say they're really entertaining. And I was going to say that Raja seems like the calm. If you've seen some of the clips I've seen, Raja seemed like the calm to Rampage is crazy, but clearly that is not the case. I mean, this is just a wild couple of days for them, and just makes me think of the IRL streams, how dangerous they can be if you're not doing like a planned stream, like one of Kai's Mafia-thons or DDG doing like the That's My Boss stream, where it's like you're planning things out and having like a lot of practice beforehand and putting in money to it, and you're just stepping out in the real world and doing these IRL streams. It can do a lot of things to show you out your worst, showing you making a lot of mistakes. That's A. But also, I see the disrespect. You saw the disrespect when the guy comes and puts his neck around him, Syko puts his neck around him and all that. It is crazy, but he overdid it. I think he might have been still angry about getting the spinning head kick and getting dropped on stream a couple of days ago, and then this happened, so people maybe feel like, oh, he's getting hoed. He's probably like, I can't get hoed. He's reading chat. This just looks like a little bit of the internet maybe getting a little bit to you, and he overdid it. I mean, Raja's 25 years old. You never want a 25 years old life to end. I'm 25 years old off of one mistake, but he overdid it. You got to hope this guy's okay. Again, I saw things that maybe said he's not okay as Rampage made it seem. Hopefully he ends up being all right. But just another crazy story. It's a crazy story. And wonder what's going to be the future with this and the future with their stream. Like, do they take a break from streaming? All of those things. But yeah, that's crazy. Now, if you're still watching this, I of course want to say thank you for watching, and also say you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, GS Studios, GSTEWDIOS. You've been watching so far to now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to get the news that you want to know. Stuff like this, stream news, sports news, betting news, movie news. But then also subscribe to get the news that you need to know. What's going on with Trump, because he does something every day. DC, Chicago, Baltimore, maybe. If you don't know what's going on with them, that's why you need to subscribe, because I'll tell you. The economy, Jerome Powell may be lowering interest rates, and now how that's gonna, or not lowering interest rates, cutting rates, and then how that's going to affect the market. Subscribe here, because I'm going to be the one to tell you on this channel. So more videos like that. And again, thank you for watching. This was a crazy story. We'll continue to cover crazy stories. Have a great rest of your day.